Welcome you back to another Free Enterprise stream. We're gonna do Seed of the Week today, because it's my first stream of the week. Gotta get Seed of the Week done. And then we're gonna do the Push Me to Jump race for the Mysidian Jumping Club, the async one. So there's a live one happening tonight, then I'll probably be doing that too later. But for now, let's just get started. I've already set up all my names and stuff. This is Cave Percent, as I'm calling it. We have to do all the caves. No adamant armors, spoon flags on, nothing else super interesting. T-Pro, but S-Standard, which is interesting, I guess. Characters are not guaranteed, but all the characters could appear, so we're going to leave them all alive in their grayed out form. Yeah, pretty much it. K-Main, Sun Moon, pretty standard. We do not have to fight Zeromus this seed, so I believe time is on when the congratulation box pops up. So that's when I'll be stopping time. If I am wrong about that, and someone in chat wants to correct me, then do that, but I'm pretty sure that's when it is when the congratulations, all objectives complete comes up. Anyway, I've talked long enough. Let's just get this started. Ooh, Seed of the Week, let's go. Hi, Eddie. Okay, Mega Sisters are here, not that that means much. Pinktail is not amazing, but okay. Gosh, this is a combo. It would have been nice if I'd had the spoon right away. That would have been really fun. But no, we get a Pinktail, which is kind of worthless. Other than being a key item, so. There's no pass today because we don't need to go to Zeromus, so no need to worry about that. We have Mist Cave, Cave Magnus, Sealed Cave, and Cave Bahamut, the 4 caves. Let's do a Baron route, just because it's like muscle memory at this point. Oh, Dark Imps, guarding the cane. I'm more concerned about who the second boss is, and without armor, I don't. And without the J item start, I don't feel like I can do that this early. Definitely gonna do a quick run through here. Dragoon armor is nice. Samurai armor. That's 2 exits already, which is ridiculous. Let's visit the shop. Gosh, let me in. Nothing I really care about. I already have an Ashura summon, so nothing that I want there. We do have to do Mist Cave. I'm not going to do that right now. We're just going to do all the standard stuff that I usually do to start out the seed. Although we are on T-Pro, so I should really skip this Damsian route. Damsian's not going to have anything good. We're on T-Pro. We need to do some watery fast looting. Because this is where all the loot is at. And I'll use an exit here, probably. Things are supposed to be better here. We only have 2. I'll use one of them here just because this is a little bit long to get out of. We got a Dwarf Axe though, which is not terrible. We're going to loot the back as well before we head up to Hobbs. That's really nice for that Cane and Baron in. Onwards to Hobbs. Let's go. Time to start equipping. You are not going to have anything. Our focus is to keep you alive for now. Okay, that's about as best we can do. Actually, I'm going to change rows. Because you're both back row glitched now. Or you both have the back row bit set. They're not really glitched because they have actual back row weapons equipped, but I'll take a Dark Knight Cecil. He can be good later. Or Shulk. You're not going to be very useful. I should probably toss a Zeus Rage with you. You go ahead and toss that, actually. Since you're not going to be useful either. Nice. Cool. Let's just get through that fight fast. Mark that Leviathan kill. There's Charm Arrows, which are kind of nice. I'm not going to loop back of Hobbs. It's just too long. It's S standard. Besides, we know Curse Rings are available pretty much anywhere, so there's a very good chance that although do we need to? Maybe for Cave Bahamut? Maybe. Otherwise, I'm not too worried about agility anchoring. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I'll really need agility anchoring that much. It could come up, but I'll still check shops for it. But the importance is a little bit lessened. Yes, I want all the chests in Antlion. I've had some really good Antlions on T-Pro, so... Power Staff is nice. More armor. Not bad. Let's get... down to the bottom. I swear I can play this game. I don't think I need to heal, really. We'll be fine for Antlion boss. It has no physical attack. Hi, DKC. Pretty sure we can take this. Especially if you hide. Yeah, you'll need to hide to survive, but otherwise we're fine. I can just sit here. Not worth doing anything else. We're just gonna let DKC do his thing. Level of Rune up. Well, that's one of 3 key items we need, so that's nice. Let's exit out of here. I'm hoping to find... I mean, once we get Cecil online, we'll have an exit mage, so I'm gonna use my exits up now. Save me some time. Yeah, let's check Typo and Mist, and then probably take out Mist Village. Mist Cave, I mean. Because that's a thing we have to do. Oh, I forgot to check for Demist. In Watery Pass. We'll do that, too, before we head to Baron. I don't really want any of these. I guess maybe that. We'll pick one up. Just want to make sure I have an Ice Claw and a Poison Claw. That's nice armor. Who's here? It's Rosa. That's nice if we find a Sand Ruby. Illusions. These end up being really valuable most of the time. I don't have anything that I really want to part with. You know what, we'll come back for them. I'll just buy a stack of Thor Rages for now. Illusions are here. I won't need them super early, but it's nice to know that they're there. Nothing there that I need. Moving on. Black Sword. That's nice for Cecil. Here's our bow. So now we can back Rogue Witch more, but I don't need to back Rogue Witch anyone. At least not for the time being. Nothing in there that I particularly want. Let's check the other shop. Ogre-X could be nice, but it's too expensive for me to spend money on. We're gonna walk all the way through. Let's tent up so that I have some health for these bosses. For this boss that I plan to take on now. Sid should be able to take it out pretty quickly. I'm gonna also put that ice armor on him. Actually, you can have that. There's a good setup for Eddie. I'm not going to reset out of this because this is required. May as well do it now. Hi, Plague. I think one attack from Eddie might kill. Not quite. I think we're like 6 damage short or something. We're really close. Yeah, bye, Plague. May as well get that objective taken care of right now. There's our curse ring. No need to check armor shops anymore. Until we get underground. Well, no, it's not S Pro. Well, still, S Standard. Better stuff is going to be underground. That's enough looting in here for me. Now we gotta walk all the way back through Mist Village to get to our airship. So we're just gonna go on a walk. Plague was easy too. That was really nice. Free objective out of the way early. No reason to put it off since as soon as we finish the last one we win the game. Let's see who this is. No. No Wooga Pogo. No Noodle today. Now I think we're ready to take on Baron M. It's a little bit risky, but... Well, with a Dark Knight Cecil... Yeah, let's try it. I don't feel good about this. But we should have the damage at least to take out the Dark Imps and see who's behind them. And maybe it'll be an easier boss. I don't have the J-Items to deal with this, really. That should have killed you. Or almost killed. No, that shouldn't have killed you. You keep yourself alive. DKC, do whatever. This is not fast because I don't really have good AoE. You just hide. How about that? You're taking so much damage, just hide. Yeah, DKC is trying his best. He's not going to do much. First fight done. Ryan doesn't get a level. Dixon Shulk 2. Who's this? It's a moon boss. This is not pretty. Yurdy Lunars. We're gonna leave you dead. You're gonna heal yourself so that you don't die. And now we're gonna put up our Star Veils. Because I can get through this fight. I'm not wasting my arrows on this fight. Nice. Okay. Demoners and Dark Imps are gone. Kain is in the party. And what's our key item? Well, we got both tails now. That's wonderful. Can't really use them, but... Well, Dunban's joined the party. But we can now... We won't have to double dip Adamant Grotto. We can get both things out of the way while we're there, so that's nice. Let's get out of here. Keep shopping. Time for more shopping. Yay, we love shopping. There's more Star Veils. What don't I need? Would I take Iridia? You're using a silver sword. Something is going wrong. I don't have a weapon for Cecil's. That's gonna be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, we'll sell that. Because I do want another stack of Star Veils. That's very important, because I used up all of mine. Pretty much all of mine. I had one left. I don't know why I'm checking armor shops. Let's get out of Agart. Over to Mysidia, where we'll summon the Lunar Whale, go check the shopping character on the moon, and come back down and check Mysidia's shops, and then... Give me my moon character. I want this free character. I want my 5th character now. Before Ordeals. Because Ordeals is a decent chunk of experience that I want to get on this character. Probably. Goodness. We should check what boss this is that I'm gonna have to defeat. That just occurred to me. Should definitely peek what boss this is. I don't plan on actually fighting this thing, but... Plus, this is good loot. Now I actually might walk that out. It's good loot for this point in the game, you know. There's a key item gated area that doesn't have trap chests. Okay, I'll take a silver hammer. Assassin daggers, not terrible. Who's here? Dolls are actually not bad. That is really not bad. That means I'm looking for a black mage, essentially. Someone to AoE damage them. That's all I need. And we'll walk the items out, because... whatever. But knowing dolls is there is really good information to have. Since I know I have to do it, and we're not going to do it now. Not with this party. We'll do it later, but... it's still good information. Let's head into this shop. Hourglass 2s and Ether 1s. I can pass on those for now, but it's good to know that Ether 1s are on the moon. Illusions in Kaipo, Ether 1's on the moon. Starveil's in Agert. Keeping track of things. Who's my character? Give me my character, and then I'm gonna leave. This is all I want. Well, that certainly makes things a lot easier. Not right away, but Ricky is amazing. I will never turn down a Ricky. Hold on, let me do some equipping of stuff. Oh yeah, you need the black sword. You also need to be in the front row. You are not going to hold on to the dwarf axe. We're going to give you the silver hammer. So that you can have the dwarf axe. For back row glitching, and then we're going to give you the blizzard spear because that's better. I don't have a shield for you. Guess we'll armor you up in fire armor. I don't have any of that. Let's give you samurai, whatever. You can have your dwarf axe back since that's better for you. Let's get out of here. I wanted to do the menuing since we picked up 2 party members recently and I haven't equipped anything on them. Well, I mean, Fu does not need menuing. Fu is Fu. He comes with great equipment. I don't need to give him anything. He's already quite well set up to be my red mage, in a sense. I guess he is a red mage. Let's touch back down. We need to visit Mysidia's shops. Because we never actually went into Mysidia to visit the shops and stuff. So let's go check out your shops. I don't know why I'm checking this shop still. I should stop checking armor shops, but it's muscle memory now for me to come over here. I kind of want that Earth Hammer. We'll just take the Thunderclaw and run. That'll be fine. I should check Fu's spells. I'll do that before I do ordeals. I don't think I'll need any of those. Although, yeah, we're good. We're moving on. Let's go fly to ordeals. I should be full healed still, so we're not worried about any of that. Let's take a look at your spells. Fu. Okay, we have Cure 4 already, which is nice. And Wall, which is useful. Slow is nice. No Berserk yet. And your Black Magic, you have a couple level 2 spells, I guess. And Toad. That's all you got going for you, Black Magic. Okay, he's much more of a White Mage at this point than Black Mage, but we'll live. That is a nice dagger. I may actually equip that. I think I will, actually. That Dancing Dagger is going to probably do more damage than Eddie's doing right now. Plus, it doesn't use ammo. And I'm always a fan of not running out of ammo. I don't need 2 of them, though. But that's going to be some money. So I'm not complaining there. I don't think I'll need that Black Robe. I have an extra Sorcerer Robe. Who's up first? It's Octomom. Wonderful. There's an octopus coming out of the bridge to attack me. You can just fight. You're back row glitch now. You can fight. Sid can fight. You are going to cast, I don't know, Ice 2. You have no lit magic, which sucks, but it's fine. We'll deal. This is your best spell. Nice too. It's still worth doing, I suppose. Yeah, get Dunban off the ground. White, okay, Ricky. But I need you to learn black magic. Do I want to start whiting things to death? I might straight up white Baigen to death. Which means we're gonna Dancing Dagger the arm, because otherwise he'll cast Reflect. Bye, front arm. Sure, why not? Whatever, we're gonna white him. Heal. Have fun with that, Baigen. You know, if the game gives you white before you get any decent offensive black magic, you may as well use it. I mean, now I have Ice 3 at least, but... Gosh, Fu just did not want to learn any of his high-tier magic today, except for all the white magic. But not Berserk, of course. Why would he learn Berserk early? No, you need Cure 4 in white at relatively low HP values. Yay, just a gold apple. That's wonderful. But at least you're Paladin now. So that's exciting. Who's our evil twin? Is this the whole gauntlet? Please don't make me fight the whole gauntlet. It's the whole gauntlet. I need to change. I don't really have anything that makes this super fast. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't get cast as an item. I forgot. I should have given that to Cecil. Well, you're gonna be kind of useless for this turn. We're just gonna whack things with sticks. Let's just Ice 3 everything. We're just gonna Ice 3 everything. Because that should kill them. Bye. I'm gonna switch Tame Dunban's weapon back when I get the chance. Well! I don't think we're gonna need to grind to get our Shulk some levels. You change so that we keep our characters safe. You get your other weapon back, your Blizzard Spear. Put that back on. Jump on the back one, why not? We're gonna give you a Fire Sword. Eddie, you can die in this fight for all I care. Fight. You Ice 3 anything that's left. Yeah, Eddie, do whatever you want. Bye, Lilith. And that should be one red bone down. We probably didn't need to Ice 3. Wow, you can lit 1. How wonderful. I got Ice 3. I mean, I will gladly take experience from this spot. This spot doesn't usually give any. I think I just need to jump here. You heal yourself if you can. Cecil, you need it. Or Shulk, you need it. Bye, Lilith. May as well take the level ups. That was not what I meant. I meant to multi-target that, but that's okay. We're gonna Ice 3 them anyway. I honestly don't really feel like changing Rose. It's fine, whatever. You just wait. Who will take care of this? Or Ricky will take care of everything. Hey, that one, the ghoul in the back went down. Sure glad I had Ricky for this. To just sweep through this gauntlet. Fine, whatever, I'll take a kill one. I probably should have thrown that out. You can jump on one, and you can probably whack, actually. Yeah, you can whack and take one out. So, Ricky, not necessary here. This one has few enough enemies that we can just kill them with damage. Hey! And Shulk learned exit, so we won't need that. Hey, Fu, you got Virus! Finally! Something that's good and not elemental. Jeez. Alt Gauntlet. Okay. We need to re-equip. First, change Rose. Equip. You need armor. Seriously, you need armor. Sid, I don't care about you. Put on Kane's old armor. I have crystal gauntlets, so you're fine there. You don't have shields or hats, but that's okay. This Fire Sword is going to be the best thing for you for now, but we need to back row glitch you, so let's do that real quick. Your defense is pretty high now, so you're going to stay out in the front row, while Sid can chill in the back row, doing whatever it is he does. And that was a long and not very... That was a long fight, but we got Cecil up to exit level on Ordeals, which is kind of nice. I'm glad I was able to actually use the experience on Shulk, rather than just... But we have not found our path underground yet, which means it's pretty much guaranteed to be in Fabul. I'll take all those things. Let's get my inventory sorted. We don't need armor shops. I need to start dumping stuff off. Yeah, that's good. Just gonna drop stuff off there. Cabins, I want these. Not gonna deal with diet foods. We'll be fine. Into Fabul we go, because this is the only key item check available. Other than moon bosses, which is, I'm pretty sure, out of logic. Like, we have to get underground access before moon, I believe. I'm pretty sure key item safety checks are on. Not that we can't get anything out of value from the moon, it just wouldn't be logical underground access. Oh hey. I think you're confused, Karate. I may as well do the free one. Free way up through this. You're not doing enough damage to really make a difference. I'm pretty happy with the order I did things. Yeah, let's get a level on everyone but Ricky, who already has plenty of levels. Hey, Ricky, you can finally revive people. You finally learned a life spell. And, you know, Fire 3 is not bad, and Warp is a good thing to have. Hey, Ultra. There's our Magma Key. We just got underground access. Let's go loot this room real quick, and then check the shops, and then we'll head underground. Why would I come here with Dark Knight Cecil? This just seems like a dumb idea. I mean, it's money, I'll take black armor. I don't think there's anything in here I could want. Never mind. Mute arrows. I care enough about mute arrows. Let's get rid of you. First of all, you can go. The rest of this stuff is actually good. You need that. We're gonna give you ice armor. And you can have fire armor. Cool. We're done. Oh, goodness. To the underground, because that's where everything is. Hey Ultra, we're playing the Seed of the Week, which is the week-long async that we do in the community. Today I have to complete all the caves. So we have to do... I beat the boss of Mist Cave, which is over by Village. It's just the first boss you fight in the game. Because that's easy. And then we have to get through Cave Magnus, the Sealed Cave, and Cave Bahamut. I have access to Cave Bahamut, but that's a very high level area, and I don't want to deal with Cave Bahamut. Also, we got Fastway Underground, so that's nice. So, ideally I don't have to go to Cave Bahamut too early, but we'll see. We got underground access though, so that's nice. We need to go to Feymarch first. Let's check some chests. Why are these not good? Give me better loot. Exit? Really? Cecil knows exit. What else is Cecil doing with his MP? If not exiting. Gosh, this has been a terrible Feymarch. That was terrible. You'd think this area wasn't weighted well. I'm not gonna risk any of those chests. See, now I get a Silent Staff down here? That doesn't make any sense. Silent Staffs are amazing. There's the hook, so I can turn in my tails. That's good. I forgot to mark my Magma Key on my tracker. We're gonna swing down for the armor shop. I'm gonna take this time to mark off our hook and Magma Key. Nothing I really care about there. Everything is heavy armor, which is too expensive to buy, in my opinion. Heavy armor just costs so much in this game. Why are sirens here? This is the worst place. It's so out of the way. That'll get me 5. I don't need it. I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that, probably. I've got 10. I don't need that. I want that Sorcerer Robe, in case I make changes to my party. I have an Ogre Axe, actually. I never realized I picked that up. That's really nice. I'm going to give you your Ogre Axe, because that's going to be better for you. And we'll sell the Dwarf, because whatever. And we're going to buy some Sirens. That should be enough. 10 should be enough for me for now. I may come back here. Interesting that Sirens ended up here. There's a Silk Web. That's good to have. Who are our Feymarch bosses? I'd like to know, so that I know who I'm fighting down here. We know dolls are up at Cave Bahamut, so that's not a huge issue. Dark Elf and Dr. Lugae. Not actually terrible fights to find here. I'm honestly quite happy to find those. Not doable at this point, but won't be too bad. Of course you have all the good weapons. Do I want to prioritize Gungnir or Light Sword? This is the question. I think I prioritize Light Sword, but... do I sell these, like, top-tier staves? I think I at least swap you out for the Lunar... swap this out. We can sell that. I don't think I need that anymore. I don't think I'll need... Goodbye. 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 We'll see if I can get up to enough money for it. I don't want to sell that, though. That would be almost enough. That won't get me there. I really can't part with any of this stuff. I need that samurai bow. Fine. I want that. It's a huge upgrade. What are the odds I use the other things? We need to get out of here. Cabin I will take. Well, that's a worse sword. That Ice Brand is just flat out worse than the light sword that I just bought. But that would have probably earned me quite a bit of money towards my... That would have made me maybe save the Sorcerer Robe. No, I do want to save here. We're going to loot a little bit here. We'll take that. First, that's our loot there. We're not going to loot here. Let's drop another save. Quickly grab these two. Well, thanks for the assurance. Well, there's my assurance coming back, so I don't feel bad about that, at least. And the ninja sword is nice. If we find a ninja. It also sells for quite a lot of money. I think like 30-something thousand. I think it's like 30,000 to sell that. So if we end up... Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't think I need to grind right now. We're gonna go check our freebie. No, we should check Tomra. I've already found Sirens, but we should check Tomra out for other things. And then we'll go do our freebie. Maybe take Dwarf. I don't really need more Silk Webs. I'll buy one more. Just in case. I don't want any of that. That's garbage. Ninja swords are for sale here. I don't need another one. I mean, I would need another one if I found an edge, but if I found Fiora, but I don't care. That's good armor. There's some more stuff to sell. I could get by with the longsword, honestly. We're gonna upgrade your armor first. You can have the hand-me-down ice armor. Let's give you the wizard hat since you might cast white magic. Actually, no, you should have the bandana. The headband is actually better for you, I think. And you can wear that. Why not? Oh, Job Dwarf. Emergency medical technician. We have to talk to Job Dwarf to validate the seed. It's not an option. You gotta. Job Dwarf is required. Not really, but basically. Let's check Dwarf Castle's shops now. I'll do the check here later. I'm not feeling quite up for it. We could maybe do it, but I'm... Well, I need to heal first. I have a cabin. I could cabin up real quick. I don't really want that Soma drop. Not that badly. Thanks for the better helmet. Game, this is not where I want to go. I don't want to loot back at Dwarf Castle. We got a helmet. That's good. Something. Another Ice Brand. A Soma drop, which is nice. Now I don't have to buy that. I can get rid of these. That rune axe is a little tempting, but not super tempting. Nothing else here tempts me at all. And nothing there is good. Cool. We're gonna give you a diamond ring. Because I can. Anything else that I have? Oh, I picked up a samurai hat. Your attack is not all that great. Let's make you tanky. Tanner will be tanky, Cecil will be slingy, because Cecil is our damage. Cecil's our big damage dealer in this party. If I had been able to get that Gungnir Lance, I would have maybe bought it, but it's also Let's just quickly cabin up. Save. We're gonna do Dwarf Castle just because it's right here and it's a relatively quick check. I mean, it's not super fast. It's we have to fight through 2 bosses here, and our levels are a little iffy for this, but we can get through it. Odin is not the nicest, though. I mean, I have some lit spells, I believe. I think Fu has learned some lit spells at this point. I know he really tried to not learn any lightning spells or any other good spells, but I think he's learned some lit spells at this point. We have no thunder stuff equipped, but we should be fine. You got lit too. We'll go for that. That's a really good amount of damage. You need to fight. We're gonna try to heal up with you. I don't think we're gonna see a big Odin attack. We should be fine. One more lit 2. Bye. Bye, Odin. We get lots of levels on everyone, which is a good thing, you know. Get more powerful. Hey, we got Quake. That's good. Now Fu has powerful AoE magic. Who's up next? It's a Milon, so Quake might be useless. It'll either be useful or useless. And we got Punchy. Goodbye. Yeah, I'll take it. Nelia grew up wherever she is. Hey, Quake is useful. You guys are all back road glitched, it's fine. I'm gonna mark that we got you. And that you are an adult. You're back row glitched. Yang in the back row is not the best. Let me give you better stuff. Well, the Fireclaw is fine. Or Quake could just annihilate everything. Okay. Well, we need Moomcar to gain some levels. Moomcar's better than Dixon for this party. Blink, finally. Finally, Ricky. It took a little while for you to learn Blink. We still don't have Berserk, by the way. I don't know how Ricky hasn't learned Berserk yet. But he hasn't learned it. He learned White a while ago. I was using White on Ordeals. He learned White before Virus, which is wild. And then he still hasn't learned Berserk yet. Or Nuke, but Nuke is expected. Because I felt like it. We're gonna give you the Thunderclaw because that's the best for you. You're gonna have the headband. And the diamond ring. Let's get our key item. Well, that's not useful. I mean, it's a key item. But it's not a useful one. We took out Milon and friends, by the way. Fabul. We need to turn in this key item check. After that, it's gonna be Moon. Unless it's follow this and then go Moon, I think. Well, Keyless Tower's still a thing. I could totally do that. Keyless Tower feels bad, but you know, I feel like I've committed to clearing the rest of the Earth. If this leads to nothing, we're going Moon. If this leads me back underground somehow, with Tower Key or Luca Key, we'll do that. I don't really want to do Fey March right now. Well, I'd have to grind anyway. Womp womp. That's useless. So, we got Fey March, Keyless Tower, Moon. I might do Keyless Tower, actually. I think we're gonna do Keyless Tower anyway. Because I'd have to grind to do Moon. We're gonna try to take all the checks that I can do without grinding before I grind for anything. I mean, I can grind pretty easily, but I'd rather not at this point. So we've got enough spells that he can grind us up pretty well. But we're gonna take Keyless top of tower, I think. We're gonna do Keyless Tower. Let's go! I'm gonna ignore the trap chests. Actually, why am I ignoring trap chests? I have a Sid with a hammer. Right, Sid? You have a hammer? Skip everyone else. I also have... You have a hammer, right? Not equipped, but you do have a hammer. Okay, it's just you. Darn it, Young. You're terrible. Or Mumkar. Mumkar is terrible. He needs to be in the front row. That's the problem. I'm gonna take this because it's easy fight. I get a really nice rod. That's definitely nice. We have to put you in the front row. Nah, I don't want it on you right now. I'm gonna heal you up real quick. We're not gonna go out of my way looking for other trap chests, I think. We're fine without that. That's not where I wanted to go, game. Gosh. Keyless Tower feels bad, but, you know, we just got blocked by everything on the earth. Pretty much. Oh, I have Rat Tail! We're gonna do Keyless Tower anyway. I think I saved outside. If not, Dwarf Castle was nothing, and I don't mind resetting out of it, really. I know I saved before Dwarf Castle. I think I saved outside here. Hi, CPU, you're rude. And Ashura is at the Ruby spot, not that that matters that much. I also have the KVib1 shops to check and character if I wanted it, but I don't think the character is necessary at this point. I think we're pretty good on characters. We're gonna jump on you. You get a Cure 2 queued up. Me as well. We're kind of in this for a little bit of a long haul. I need to keep these people alive. We're gonna keep focusing on that, on the back one for now. Kain should come down at any second. He did not kill it. Excuse me, Kain? That was your job, was to kill that thing. Sid, you better take care of this. Oh, this isn't technically a machine. Darn it, there's a whole bunch of healing that it got off. Wow, Yan. We're gonna have you jump on the back one now. Because, yeah. Okay, Defender is gone. Young is not very good. Mumkar is not very good here. This thing has 15,000 health. So we probably need 2-3 rounds before I can think about quaking. No. Probably 4 or 5. We're gonna slow you. We're gonna do 5 rounds before I even think about quaking. And we'll say that I'm gonna wait for Kane to come down. Because Kane is not great. Okay. We'll say 4 more Cecil attacks, including this one. With everyone else doing their stuff, you know. To add extra damage. So after 3 more Cecil attacks, we're gonna do a Quake if I have the MP. We're gonna skip your turn then, to try to conserve MP. I can't believe I forgot about the rat tail being a thing. This feels bad. We have enough MP for a couple Cure 2s. We'll be fine. Okay. One more, I think, after this Cecil attack. One more round to Cecil after the one that I just queued up. Nice. Kane jumped over the Mazer. Yeah. We're gonna queue up the Cure 2. Fu will be out of MP after this, but that's okay. After the Quake. Or Ricky will be. May as well Q or jump up. I'm gonna keep attacking. We're gonna go for Quake now. And hopefully this is enough. I think I was counting damage. We do have attacks still going off on it. Quake, are you close enough to dead? Yes! I counted correctly. We get more levels on people, which is good. We need levels. Exit and Berserk. You know? Not value, but I'll take it. Not technically value, but that's a better weapon than our light sword. Once I get out of here. I'm gonna walk this out. Because I already have a legend sword and we have a Cecil in the party. Or Shulk is in the party. Because that gives us Shulk's second best weapon in the game. Yep. I named them all. Yeah. Let me play. Hold on. Great, they're now walking left. Hold on. This Twitch chat window is being... Yep, I named them all after Xy's characters. Sorry. The whole party's here. Pretty much. I mean, in the game somehow. Not in the party right now. We had Dixon, who left. And right now we have Mumkar, Shulk. Nope. Egil is not playable. I went with the characters that actually end up in your party. And then there were a couple extra slots, so I went with the 2 humans that created the universe. So Klaus and Galea. We need our hovercraft. So there's no Egil. But we haven't seen a Klaus or Galea yet. Yeah, no Egil. I don't know who he'd be in this thing. like, in this whole situation. Like, I don't think Egil would really be any of the characters. You know, I had to include characters as they made sense, and I wanted to include all the party, and then I included all the playable characters, so, like, Alvis is in there. This is not where I wanted to go. I mean, I could go there for shopping, but we're gonna do this check. Yeah, Egil didn't get a spot, unfortunately. It's fine. I could have thought about including, like... Okay, Pinktail first. Well, glad I saved money on that Gungnir. That's a better spear than that. Of course this isn't a key item. Okay. Don't feel bad about Keyless Tower now. Feel a little bit bad about the order in which I did things, but it's okay. I don't think there's really much that could be... Well, Bacchuses. No, we need Bacchuses for this party. Which means I need to grab my hovercraft. We're gonna check Cave Evelyn shop. Not the character, just the shop. We're good on characters, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I need Bacchuses. We'll be fine. We're gonna go forge our Excalibur. The required key items have been rather elusive today. I need to use that Soma drop too. Let's take care of that now while I'm thinking about it. Ricky deserves extra MP. Thanks for the extra sword that doesn't do anything good. Thanks for the bow that's terrible. This is the best shop in the game, by the way. So we're gonna sell some stuff preemptively that I'm pretty sure I don't need. I'd take a ninja if he came at this point, but not for much longer. I don't need that. That is actually... This is a tricky one. I want a power shirt, I think, of those things. I want that. I want that for you. Because that's what's holding you back. I don't really need the defense sword. The white spear is almost as good. Though I do have a light sword to sell. I'm gonna drop off some other things. Once I re-equip Cecil. Have not been... This seed has been really light on shields. But I don't need that. I need that. I don't need the Blizzard Spear. Or the Drain Spear. Or this Fire Armor that's pointless. Let's get a Defense Sword while I'm thinking about it. Because that's Kane's ultimate weapon. Or Dumban's ultimate weapon, rather. It's a little bit more accurate than the White Spear. That's why the Defense Sword is generally better. It's so much more accurate. So we're going to have that on. Plus it keeps him safe. We'll have to keep him safe. Did I? Yeah, Moonkar is in the front row. That's good. Okay, we're in... Yeah, we're not in good shape for Feymarch. I might try a Feymarch boss, actually. They're both free-ish. They're both free-ish bosses. Let's go... It's Dr. Dialogue and Dark Elf. I feel like these are cheesable bosses. Because at this point, we're just looking for bosses here and then on the moon. Although, actually, now that I think about it, dolls might be free-ish too. Maybe I should go take out Cave Bahamut, since it's required. I'm feeling Feymarch today, though. I don't know why. I'll take out Bahamut after this, though, before Lunar Subterrane. Get out of my way, Chocobo. We love when NPCs get in your way. We're gonna cabin up. Make sure we're all healed up and ready to go. Save down here. We're all healed up, ready to go. Ready for this Feymarch to come and troll on me. Who do I want to take on first? I think we take you on first, just because you're not going to be that annoying. I don't think your spells are going to do that much here. You don't have Berserk, which is a little obnoxious. He has spells. We'll see how bad this hits. Oh yeah, not bad at all. The real danger is the weaks, but we have a Fu who can heal. That's fine, whatever. You go for tier 3s. You're fast, by the way. I should Curse Ring Sid, actually. I should have Curse Ring Sid before I came in here. Yeah, we're gonna Curse Ring Sid so that I can actually get turns off. You don't need Dragoon Gauntlets, what the heck? You deserve those. That spot is just real fast, and so we're gonna Anchor Sid. Who should be now at Agility 1, which makes everyone else faster. Means this is gonna be a mad rush of menuing, but we are now just as fast as he is, except for Sid. I'm just gonna attack with things. I'm not gonna worry about jumping, we're just gonna go. But Sid heals from ice, which is fun. You power. Fu, you're gonna heal whoever gets weaked. Single target cure 2. Should be fine. Okay, as long as it's not Fu, we're fine. Just get him back out of danger. I kind of wish I had Bacchus here, but we're gonna make do without. I don't really care if anyone else gets turned into pigs but Fu. Oh right, I forgot. Excal does ridiculous damage. Excal's Ezzled. Okay, let's just get to Fu's turn. Because this fight is free now. All I need to do is weak you. We're gonna keep attacking in the meantime. Dark Elf. Vulnerable to weak. Once you get him into the dragon form, for some reason. Also, you can't hit Sid because Sid heals from ice, which is funny. And we get some levels, which is always good. And we finally unlocked Nuke, which is also good. Lol, that's nothing. That's useless. But I guess I'll take it. I don't know why I'm feeling Feymarch. It's just like these are such free fights that I feel like I should take them. I'm gonna leave Sid anchored for now. Tent. No need to cabin, but we'll use a tent here to save the cabin for later. Then it's Moon, and then at least Cave Bahamut, and then yeah, let's tent. We just want to heal up, get back down there, take on Dr. Dialogue. Yang has a Thunderclaw equipped, so we're fine there. Sid has his... Oh yeah, Sid does have the good thing that's still equipped for this fight, too. Yeah, let's get into this. I think we can take on this fight. These two boss scripts are relatively easy. Otherwise, I would not be doing this. You're gonna jump on the back guy. would have actually killed. We're gonna cure 2 you. Laser hurts a bit, but it's fine. You cure for the party. We're gonna take a more Healy approach to this. I can't Zerk anyone because they're all poisoned. This is wonderful. Let's make sure everyone is doing okay. And Dr. Dialogue is gone. And all Rickies are at full power! Yay! And we got an actual key item that leads somewhere, so we're gonna chase that. Get me out of here, Shulk. That's Shulk's job as a mage. To get me places. We're all poisoned though, so... Your other job is to cure poison. Because I don't think we need to rest before going into this next check, so we're just gonna go. Whew. Well, there is another shop here. Not that this is going to be a great shop. It's probably going to be an okay shop. Nothing I need. It's all items I already have. Nah, not going to spend money on Dragoon armor. That's too much. Let's get through here. That's not worth it. We're going to grab the 3 chests here, and then we're going to stop looting. And then maybe the other 3 chests inside. Thanks for the free full moon, thanks for the Ashura, thanks for the extra silent stuff. All things I don't need. But okay. I'm pretty sure we can just tear through this area. This is a much earlier game area than the one we were just in. So, we'll be fine. I still haven't found D-Mist. That's a little concerning. I mean, I've done all the bosses I can. Yeah, I checked Dr. Mam's spot. This was Mage's Sisters, right? Yeah, moon bosses are really the only things I've been putting off. I should do Bahamut before too long. Yeah, let's hit Cindy a bunch. Ow! Oh no! You hit the front one. Thanks for the heal! We're gonna virus the back one. Cool. Mega Sisters down. Now we get to grab these 3. 2 shields that are exclusive to Cecil. Wow. I mean, I'll take it. And then a sword that's exclusive to Dark Knight Cecil, so I can't use it. You love that. Who's here? Do we have real leg or fake leg? It's fake leg. Pretty sure this might... No, actually. We'll just fight through you legitimately. Whatever. I don't care. Have a virus. You don't deserve a nuke. Oh no, that might hurt. That hurt a bit. But whatever. Boom. Bye, elements. We did get to see Leg at least. Who's our character here? Do I want you? I kinda do. I kinda want Klaus. Do I want... I don't really want Moomcar. We're gonna take all of his equipment though, because... Yeah, buy Moomcar. Klaus is better. He needs some levels to get online, but that's what Baron Basement is for. And then we'll head up to the moon after that, assuming I don't get a rabbit hole from one of those 2 checks. Gosh. I really should do Cave Bahamut soon. I might just do it after Baron, no matter what. After Baron Basement, no matter what. I may as well clear up here on Castle while we're here. What's down here in the trash can? Someone threw away a crystal ring. We're gonna put you in the front. We're gonna give you the Charm Rod. Kinda wish I kept that Sorcerer Robe now. But it's okay. Crystal Ring. You're fine. I might actually take this. Nah. Yeah, we'll Power Shirt you. Why not? Have Diamond Armor. Oh, I don't want to get in, actually. I want to get out. We're going to tent up again. Quick heal. Dive back in. We're 1 key item away from getting experience doubled, which would be really nice, honestly. We love Klaus. Klaus is a good mage. And I would like him to get lots of levels. Quickly. We don't need any loot anymore, I don't think. I'm gonna grab the 1 pot here. I don't know. Felt like it. We're all anchored and stuff. Who's here? It's the other leg. The real leg, which is honestly a little bit annoying, but it's fine. You got nothing. That's rude. Because there's no way he's surviving that. How about you have a nuke to the face? I don't know, that's not going to do anything. And now we need to heal. Right. Fire 2. Attacking bad. Don't attack with Sid. Cecil, fine. Don't attack with Sid. We're gonna fight with you. Glare does not do any damage. We're gonna wait for this to happen. You're gonna parry. We can't survive with Cecil. So you wait. You won't counter the jump. You wait. Toss the Cure 4. Wait. You jump. Punch. Or slice, rather. Right, you're going down again. Time to start reviving people. This fight's a little bit obnoxious. I should probably just chemist with Cecil. You can jump, that's fine, whatever. You're for the party. You're not gonna do anything here. You can wait. Okay, that's fine. We'll revive you. You're too poor on NP to do nuke anyway. You need to jump. You revive. No. Gosh, the fire 2 counters are rather annoying here. I'm gonna take the risk. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure he's close to dead, we're just gonna finish him off there. Let's get you 12 levels, Klaus. There, learn all your level 2 elemental spells. Be more useful. Also Virus. Virus is good too. We're gonna get Klaus some spells. And this was worthless. Feymarch was a waste of time. Yay! We love wasting time on Feymarch. That feels real bad. Moon time. I'm gonna walk it out for the experience on Klaus, because we got Klaus mostly online with that. I definitely need another tent though. Before we move on. Goodness. Okay, we have cleared out everything on the overworld. Everything on the moon, on the blue planet. We're gonna head to the moon. Again. It's time we took out Cave Bahamut, because we do have to complete Cave Bahamut at some point. Knock that out, and then if that doesn't lead to anything, if that leads to something, I'll chase it, but if that doesn't lead to anything, I'm gonna go dive Lunar Subterrane, and have qualms about leaving Lunar Subterrane until I enter Go mode, which is Luca Key and Twin Harp. No, I don't need to check it. I know it's dolls. We're just gonna go in. The dolls are gonna hit hard, but hopefully we can get a Quake off or something before they get their turn. Do I have an Hourglass? I do. We're gonna toss that. Because that'll stop 3 of them. And that ends their turn. Like, that's all they're getting. We're gonna Quake. Cool. And we're gonna focus on taking the front ones down, because the front ones need to die. Especially the front ones, but... I mean, they all need to die, but especially the front ones. We'll Virus the back ones. Why not? Boom, one of them is down, too. This is such a free fight. Why didn't I do this earlier? There's one left. I'm not going to waste MP on it. Let's just hit it with Kane. Hit it with Dunban. Bye. There's Quack for Klaus. Now Klaus has that spell, which is good. Well, now Fiora has good weapons. I mean, Fiora would still be joining pretty low level. Don't know if I would actually bring Fiora in at this point. I think our party is set up well enough that I wouldn't want her. I guess we can start taking on moon bosses. I think we're probably leveled enough that we can take them on without grinding. Other than Quack Kid, who just hit Quack. Everyone else is... I should have exited out of there. What am I thinking? Let's take a nap in the sleeping pod. Free heals. We love them. There's a lot of nasty bosses out there, too. There could be a G-Mystic Giant that we haven't worried about. But it's like, why do a G-Machine grind when I'm pretty sure I have the levels to take on the moon? I don't need more levels. Well, we sort of have the levels to take on the moon. Mid-30s is pushing it. Plus, Palom is in the 20s, so, like... Our Quack Kid is really not going to be doing us many favors. He's going to be obnoxious to keep alive. We only have one Blink Caster. No illusions. Let's try Paladin spot. This spot is easier than the other spots, I find. We have 6 KA locations down here. We're gonna find stuff down here. Just a matter of what. I'm mad that the Feymarch was haunted, actually. We usually don't go there. And this time it was like free, but it was haunted. Ew. Okay. Well, we have Thor Rages. Stop waiting. This is doable. We got this. Could you not... You need to heal. Everyone but Palom has the HP to take a wave, so I'm not super worried. As long as you can get damage off. I'm gonna jump with you. Fight. Palom, you just use the Thor Rage if you can. Nope. Okay. We need a Thor Rage to go off, though. Not an option. We are like, out of life potions, because I never found those in a shop. Where the heck were they? Starting to wonder. Frick. We're just gonna cure up and hope. Why did you outspeed me? Who lived? Kain lived, because he jumped over it. I have 1 life potion, so we're not going to get people up. Let's get Cecil up, he's the most important. I need to dispel the wave, too. We're just going to take this wave. I should have used a Thor Rage with Kain instead of reviving Cecil with my last lift. You need to cure us, because you're about to go down. And if you go down, there's no way to get you. There's no way to bring you back, to bring anyone back. So we're gonna heal up everyone else who's alive. Ah, Kanazo, you are not free. We're gonna life 2 you. I think we'll be fine from now on with waves. That's rude. Okay. Maybe don't do that. We're gonna go for attacks because we can take a wave. Even Palom. Even our Klaus here can take a wave because it's all percentage based. Wasted so much MP on that life too. We're gonna cure 2 ourselves, keep ourselves healed up a bit. Just try to deal damage to reduce the damage of the waves. That's all I care about right now. I'm gonna eat the waves, but I don't wanna... I would like Cecil back. We're not gonna cancel the wave, we're just gonna go. Damage. Cecil's probably dead. Cecil's dead, but no one else is. Cool. Please start hiding inside your shell. Thank you. Now I can recover a bit. Darn it, we revived Sid. It's fine. That's not the person I wanted to revive, but it's okay. We'll survive. Who is out of MP now? Rude! How dare you? But seriously, how dare you? Do I have a single ether? I don't. I'm gonna psych you. Kain! What the hell? He's dead now. Oh my god, Kain. Can you actually hit? That's doable, it's just... How do you miss a jump? Oh my god. That was so trolly. I know this is doable. I need to be nerfing the waves before they happen. And I need to not be reviving people all the time that I don't need. Because I do not have enough resources for that. I'm gonna try this again. I freaking hate you, Kain. Or Dumban. Yes, okay, we queued that up. We're actually gonna cancel the wave this time. Boom. It doesn't do any damage, but it gets rid of the wave. Really? Really? That is BS, game. We probably only need to cure 3. That's unacceptable. You cannot kill Kain. 2. Why are you taking so long to cast this? This is super risky. Well, you're dead, so you don't matter. We've already queued this up. I'm just gonna reset that. That's not gonna happen. We almost had that one too, but then Kain had to miss a jump, which is not supposed to miss. You have a defense sword on, that's supposed to be 90% accuracy. Supposedly, with double damage. Like, how do you miss every hit, Kain? I probably should have just whacked. Would have been fine that way. I'm I'm gonna do this one more time, and if this doesn't happen, then we're walking away, because I need life potions. Because where the frick were life potions? I did not see them in a single shop. Pointless to do anything with you, so we're just gonna wait. You're not gonna get... I should have tried for damage, I guess, but that's it. You're just gonna die. No point in even nerfing this first wave. We'll try to nerf the second one. You're gonna cure 4. Because that gets off faster, and we need the healing desperately. Don't do that! Don't punch Ricky. That's so rude. Stop waving. Ricky's probably going to go down here, and then I'm going to have to life and heal him back up real quick, because he's probably going to get a wave off, because BS. If you can, heal to yourself. Cool. You can. You just Thor Rage. Get rid of the water, if you can. You're probably too late for that. We need the healing on Ricky mostly, so that should keep you safe enough. We need damage, which is Shulk and Dunban's job, is damage. To lower the damage of these waves that are coming out every now and then. We need to cure 4 after that. Come on. Thanks, Shulk, for actually hitting for damage. I probably should have hung on you for the... Okay. Now it's time to queue up the Thor Rage. Immediately after it hits, I need to queue up the Thor Rage, because... then it'll go off before he gets his water gathered. And I don't want him to gather his water. We're not going to revive Palom until... If Sid goes down, so be it. Everyone else is fine. Sid should be able to get the Thor Rage off at least. We need you to attack. Okay, Dunban, you gotta do some damage. I'm gonna revive him immediately, but... Boom. And then immediately kill for a Q4. You! Freaking dick! I am going to save my last Thor Rage, because... my last one of those. We're just dead. Because he hit Fu. We're not taking that fight anymore. Bye, Keinazo. You can live there forever. I don't care. We're going to the bottom of the moon now, because Keinazo is beating me my butt too many times. With his waves that are... Of course, he would take out Fu. The one person who I need to stay alive. At all costs. Because the game has not shown me life potions in any shop yet. Which is surprising to me. Given that I've checked everything but Cave Eblon, and they're supposed to be available in a non-gated shop. Did I skip? I skipped Toroya. That's what happened. I skipped Toroya, and it bit me in the butt again. They're definitely there. I always forget Toroya. It's so out of the way. It's just not on any good route that I can take through the overworld. Not having life potions is gonna be really obnoxious for this moon. I might just say screw it, if you die you don't get experience, because unless Fu can bring you back. I didn't want to have to do this. I wanted to get him done before I did this whole long walk, but we're gonna do the whole long walk first. Because that boss is obnoxious. And we're gonna try the spot that gives... Actually, we're at 9 key items. We should take this spot first. In case this gives a key item. So that I can get double experience from the other spot. Plus, this spot doesn't have much health. But health doesn't matter if it's Water Hag. This fight is free. Just don't hit Klaus, please. 2 hits down. Just don't hit Klaus. But whatever you do. Thank you. Bye, Water Hag. You're free. Literally free experience. Klaus gains 5 more levels. You need that. Mostly for the health, but definitely needs that. And that's not a key item. Darn it. I was kind of hoping for a key item there, but it's okay. I'm going to give you a power shirt just because it's going to be better for you than what you're wearing in terms of defense. Because you got nothing. At least now Klaus can hold a little bit more HP. What's here? Ew. With this party, ew. And no illusions. This is gross. Could you stop? That's not doable without illusions. I need illusions for that. Which are back in Baron. So we're gonna skip that fight. Because that's just gonna hit way too hard. I'm gonna need to double dip Moon. Because I didn't stock up on things. I forgot to stock up on illusions, which bit me in the butt. I never went to Toroya, which is where life potions are, so I have no life potions. This is just really rough. With Fu being the only one who has Blink, I'm not going to get through that in a reasonable amount of time. Probably not this either, but we'll try it. Okay, you're not hitting as badly, although Kain has ridiculous defense. You know what? Have a Silk Web. You need this. We need it here. Whatever, you can petrify whoever you want, I don't care. Ow. Okay, you can take him. That's fine. We need these for doing well. We're going to Quake you, because that'll deal some decent damage. Ow! We're just gonna spam Cure 4. Fine. You're gonna be like that? We're gonna spam Cure 4. You're going to deal that much damage to my Fu? Rude! I can't afford to revive him. That's rude! You're not allowed to do that much damage to Fu. Or to freaking Cecil. This Moon is impossible. We're not gonna get through that. Bye, Moon. Unless the Wyvern spot is free, we're leaving. Because I need items. Like, I don't even need levels. I need items. That's straight up all I need is J items that make this free. And I know where they are, too. It's just I didn't want to have to go back and get them. This is what I get for skipping Toroya. At least we got one moon boss cleared. But I know progression's up here. Please let me beat something up here. This isn't terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna go damage race against this one. You're not hitting hard at all, which is wild to me. At least not Klaus. Yeah, we're gonna nuke you. This bot doesn't have tons of HP, so... Please, keep doing that little damage. I love it. I'm gonna keep doing everything we can. This might actually be the boss I needed. The relatively free boss that I needed to get through. I think this is doable. Especially if he keeps hitting my back row characters that are armored decently well. Yes, finally. There's some more experience. 7 more levels for Klaus. There's his level 3 elemental spells, which are helpful. I mean, not super helpful. Mostly it's the levels. Just to get him going more. A little bit more for everyone else. And is this a 10th key item? It is. I'm going to chase this. Screw Moon. We're out. Gosh, that was a really rough moon. And we might have to come back there for any of those other 3 spots that I just totally skipped. But I don't care. We're going to go stop by Toroya. We're gonna go do our shopping. Well, I'm gonna go get the pan checks taken care of. And then we're gonna go do some shopping. Before we come back to the moon. Definitely going to do shopping before we come back there. But that's also our 10th key item, so any experience we get on the moon from now on will be doubled, which is nice. So I'm not really worried about grinding anymore, because we still have the Ribbon Room, which is a huge chunk of experience. We have Cave Bahamut done, so if I can avoid Moon from now on, I'd really like that. I still need Luca Key and Twin Harp, wherever they are. And we've been doing this really inefficiently, but we're getting this done. Okay. We need to dive down here. Shiva 1. Or not Shiva 1. We're gonna do the Sylphs check and then the pan check. There's 2 key items on this pan. Or 2 potential key items at least. And something's got to bite out of these 2 checks and the 3 bosses on the moon, so I'm going to take my chances with these 2, given how many items we have. That's nothing. I mean, I'm not Zerking, so that actually is really nice for Cecil. For our Shulk, that'll give him a really good defense, which actually might be what I do for Moon, because that'll keep him safe. We have one more check before I go back up to the moon. I really want this to be something. Of course not. That was vanilla. That's not useful. Nothing useful can be down here. Why would it be? Why would there be anything useful on the pan? Stop going south. Okay. We're gonna dip over to Troya to grab our life potions that I desperately need at this point. Because I'm not even gonna bother about the other shops. Let's just get in here. Give me all the life potions you have, please. I need life potions desperately. And illusions are back in Baron, so we'll go there later. I just want to check this shop real quick. No, nothing there. I don't need that. Get out of my way. Oh my freaking god. Let's just exit. It's gonna be faster than waiting for the NPC to get out of there. And now back to Baron to stock up on illusions. We're gonna need probably at least 10. Maybe I want to grind. I don't think I need to grind, but I need to sell stuff though, definitely. Can sell that. It wasn't here. It was back in Kaipo. What am I thinking? Kaipo, you're where the money was. Remembered it being an early shop, but Baron, it wasn't Baron, it was Kaipo. Stay back. Grab my stack of illusions. Let's get out of here. Oh, gosh. Back to the moon we go. I have stocked up. I have enough life potions now that I don't need to worry about them anymore. I have illusions for Antlion and Evil Wall, so we can get through those fights relatively easily. We're going to probably devote Food to Blink casting for those fights, because, yeah. We're going to try Keinazo again, though. Well, first we're going to cabin up, because we need the full heal. And then we're going to go into Keinazo again. Should be fine this time, now that Palom has a bit more HP. Not enough to survive a wave, I don't think. We're not quite enough to survive a wave, but we're definitely faring better than we were before. And I can actually just life everyone constantly, so. We're going to take on the remaining 3 bosses here, starting top down, because Keinazo might have value, I don't know. If I find something of value here, I'm chasing it. Twin Harper Lukaki, that is. I'm chasing that. I'm leaving Moon and chasing that. I don't really want to check the rest of the world. So there's still 2 rabbit holes and then 2 dead ends. So I think only one of these can really be a dead end. Only one of these spots can have a dead end, I think, unless they're on the same path. Okay. You get a Thor Rage going. Queue it up early, for the heck of it. Palom, try virusing. Try getting a virus off. We'll see. Might get off. Nope. That's okay. We have tons of life potions. You're gonna life. Palom. Of course! Of course you are. Then that's a wasted life. You need to attack. Turn order screwed me there. Why is Sid going first now? Sid, why are you going first? This is a problem. Oh, I hit 0 agility with you. That's why. We need Fu going earlier. We're gonna put you in the back row, actually. Turn order. It matters. Sid is at 0 agility, which means that he goes first all the time, but then takes forever to get his next turn. Whereas everyone else is really fast, so they'll be going in the designated turn order. So he's a really good anchor right now, but that also screwed me over in that fight when I wasn't expecting to take so long to get to Fu's turn. We're gonna Thor Rage with Sid immediately. Not gonna wait for Kanazo to do anything, we're just gonna go. Let's go. Fu is earlier in the turn order, so we should get the heal out. Okay. That's too early. Let's try that. We got another Thor Rage out pretty quickly, though. You're gonna cure up a Cure 4 immediately. This is to counter the wave that's coming out, probably. Nice, we got it off first. That's okay, too. Kain still needs the HP. Ow! You attack. I should have Thor Raged, actually. We're just gonna go all out with... We'll nerf it with you, even though you're gonna take a wave and Palom and Kain and Dumban are gone. It's okay. We'll heal up everyone else with Fu. He should be getting due for a turn soon. Okay, that's rude. That was a rude hit on Fu. You know what? Use Slash. Because we can eat waves for a bit. Use Thor Rage. Try to get rid of the waves, because they are doing some kind of nasty damage. You focus on healing. We should be able to take a hit. Okay, you casted fast, that's fine. You go for an attack then, Cecil. Sid, you're gonna probably try to revive Kain. We need the Thor Rage. Fu might go down here. I don't think he's low enough on health to go down. Jeez, that Thor Rage is so late. Because of Sid's life potion. So Kain probably will go down. Unless we jump. Or the wave actually didn't go off. That's late. That Thor Rage is so late. I know it. We're gonna queue up a Cure 4 now. That Thor Rage was so late, though. Bye, Kain. Kain jumped over the wave! Nice! We need the heal, though. And we're gonna work on lifing Palom now. Since we're still dealing good damage, you know. Cool. Everyone's up. You go for a Thor Rage then. Okay, we have a Thor Rage coming out. Fu will go for the Cure 2 if he gets a turn soon. Yeah, I was like, you should be due for a turn, Fu. We need the Cure 4. That's gonna be all of our healing, really. But Kane and Palom both really need it. Or they could both die, you know. That also works. No, you need damage. We need damage from you. I care more about Palom now. You have 0 MP, so you need to psych. No, you need to Thor Rage more. We should have actually... I'm making all sorts of mistakes here. This is just bad. Fu does not have enough MP to make it through this fight, which is proving to be a problem. Because I need to cure 4 after every wave. Which is a little silly, but whatever. Okay. No. Thor Rage. I'm almost out of Thor Rages too, which is bad. You're gonna Psych from Cecil. Steal Cecil's MP, if you can. Quake goes off. I think we're good. Then on the... Nope, we're not good on the wave. I think Cecil will be fine. Okay, we're all fine except Palom, who I can get back up. He's hiding inside the shell. We're so close. Fu, we need you to get MP. He's healing for 2700, which is not good. But with Palom... Cool. Fu has MP again. I should have lifed up Ricky, or Dumban, but that's okay. We can have Fu do that after he... We're gonna toss a Cure 4. This party... Wow. And then we need to heal. I'm actually gonna life Dumban here to make sure he gets the experience. Yeah, you can heal, that's fine. I don't think we'll be taking another attack for the rest of this fight. Excuse me. You should die. You should be dead by now. Or almost dead by now. Go back in your shell. I'm gonna jump with you just in case, but... We're nuking him because I want him to die. Yeah. We need these levels. Just like for you. 4 levels for everyone. Lots of experience. That's a piece of go mode. I think I'm gonna leave. You have to exit because you stole all his Cecil's MP. We stole all Shulk's MP with Ricky, so we have to exit. Ooh, this is a long one. I'm not handling it well, but... That's a part of go mode, so we're leaving. I don't care. We're gonna get we don't even need to heal. We can just charge right in. We need literally nothing. All I need is for Lukaki to be here and we're in go mode. Like, I don't care that I don't have the Lukaki and it's probably behind a rabbit hole that's still on the moon. But there's, you know, there's only 3 key items up there. There's only 3 locations up there, and there's all sorts of dead-end key items, and this is a potential... This could lead to it. I mean, really, the odds are that it's on the moon, but... There's like a 1 in 4 chance that this will lead to it somehow. Because none of the rabbit holes at this point open up more than 1 key item. But if we get a rabbit hole item here that isn't the Lukaki, it's still value. It still could be value. I mean, we do have to do this no matter what. Probably should have taken the Black Chocobo from Baron, huh? I always remember that as I'm taking the Black Chocobo from Toroya. It's fine. Gosh. This is such a bad time. And I feel it too. Like, I know this is so bad. goodness. Okay. Let's just get to the end of this cave. Whatever. We just have to kill ourselves fast, quick there. Oh, come on. Hal managed to kill himself. Who did not? Which means we have to sit through this attack. But that should kill us, which is fine. But that will kill Thu, which is all I need. Everyone who's magnetized doesn't count. Okay, cutscene time. We got music. At least we have music. Gosh. This was not well done. I have to say, I did not do this well. I'm supposed to do another racing race after this. Wow, we got Sanctuary music from Link to the Past. D-Mist could be somewhere. Oh gosh. There's still a wild D-Mist. That occurred. I was just looking back at my tracker for bosses and I was like, oh wait. We haven't seen D-Mist yet. That's awful. Could we have D-Mist at King Queen Eblon? Of course you are. I have tons of those. I'm just gonna... This bot isn't really worth it for experience. Klaus is immune to the Holdgast because he has a crystal ring on. So we're gonna get up his... We're gonna queue up a Star Veil on him right now so that he can be safe from magic. Bye, Ryan. You can stay dead for all I care. Okay, bye, Ricky. You have enough MP. You have enough levels. And bye, Dunban. Honestly, that's probably the best thing that could have happened. Because now Klaus is safe. From everything. Just start throwing life potions. Shulk, you're gonna handle this. Dunban, get up. Nice! It doesn't do any damage. You're actually not going to do anything. Maybe with Fire 3? At this spot? Okay, the level 3 elemental spells will do something. Fire 3 might do something. Or Golbez is dead. Bye! I don't really care about experience on anyone else other than these three. Those three definitely need it. The others, not so much. But those three need the experience. And what's my item? Okay, the chain's not dead yet. And Cecil can get us out of here. Okay, Shulk, get us out of here. That's your job. We'll probably cabin up before we go back into tower. We're gonna go chase that because that's a relatively quick check. That's not gonna pose any threat at all. And now it's just once I finish the sealed cave, we're done. I don't have to walk out a sealed cave. Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. Because I have all my other objectives done. We are going to cabin up to bring back Ricky and Ryan from the dead. Just quickly pop them back up. Save here. Just in case. I don't know. Come on, Klaus, let's go. We're gonna put you back up in the lead choke. We're back here, because now we have the key, which lets us get the other item here. Because, of course, there has to be 2 key items here, one that's gated and one that's not. So we went and did the ungated one first, and that was a dud. It got us an Excalibur, not that that's super, super important. I mean, it's nice for damage, but otherwise, yeah. And now, we're back for the other boss, and it's you. Okay, you're free. Oh, yeah, just die. This bot has so little HP. Bye. Thanks for the level up on 2 of my melee characters. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the level up. I'm not gonna say no. That's all we have to do here. And now we leave and we get a key item when we leave. So. Ugh. Gosh. This was so sloppy. Let's see the Luca. Please let the Luca key be here. Please let the Luca key be here. I don't want to go back to the moon. I've already visited the moon 3 times. Yeah, once for the character and shop, once for Cave Bahamut, and 2 of the altars. And then once again for the Paladin spot, and now I still have Ribbon Room and Ogopogo left. That I just totally skipped, because whatever. Give me something good here, please. I'd take Earth Crystal, but Luca Key is preferred. I mean, I don't really want Earth Crystal, but I will go chase that over Luca Key. Over Moon. Of course. Of course. Ask and you shall receive. We got the really long rabbit hole. Please let this be Luca Key. I really want this to be Luca Key so bad. Let's just get into Toroya. No need to loot the treasury. It's so late in the seed. I just need to go, go, go. We're fine. I don't need any better equipment. I just want to get the seed done. We're gonna see this. Either it dies here, and we have to go back to the moon to look for the Luca Key, which is probably in the Ribbon Room, now that I think it's... Like, why would I skip the Ribbon Room? It's probably there, but we're gonna do this spot first, because I'm committing to this chain behind the Twin Harp. It gave me all the other chain items first, which is a little obnoxious, but... Like, it makes it worse if it's not here, but better for me if it is here. Hi, Kaipo guards. Why are you here? Just have some damage. Quake, take off most of their health. Here's some extra damage for the officer. And we're gonna hit you. And you're dead. Hey, Klaus leveled up. That's cool, I guess. We're just gonna go. Just get me through this seed. I don't want you. I've already seen you. We are not taking Moomkar back into the party. Moomkar can stay here. Okay. Next room is... I'm not taking you either. I'm not taking you either, Dixon. You don't matter. I didn't come here for characters. I came here for the one key item. Let's see who our second boss is here. Hey, that's some vanilla. Pretty sure magic can't hit you here, so... But you're missing. We have a foo, we may as well... We have a king, we may as well do the thing. Oh, sure, weak Sid, why don't you? That doesn't matter. We got a full heal after this anyway. I'm gonna wait for Kane to come down. Virus, go. And Valvalis is gone. Cool. That's that check. That's Earth Tower. That's that done. Now for the moment of truth. Was this whole thing worthwhile? Was this whole chain of events worthwhile? Was it worthwhile to go do the tower key and then come here? To go do tower and then come here? Because this could all be leading to a dead end. And Lukaki could be back on the moon, but I don't want to deal with that. I didn't want to deal with that, so... Of course. Technically, that could be value. In the most trolly way. But I'm not going to count on that. We're not doing a demist hunt until I've checked everything else. However, I will check that before King Queen Eblon spot, or CPU, or Giant of Babel. If I need to do a demist hunt, that's going to be the first thing I do, but we're not going to do that right now. That's dead. Ugh, gosh. I really wanted to get to another seed, but this seed has been just kicking my butt. Time for Lunar Subterrane visit number 4. Well, technically I didn't visit the Lunar Subterrane last time, I guess. The first time, I mean. But this is our third dip into the Lunar Subterrane, which feels awful, because I'm, like... I did Wyvern and Plague Spots the first time, then came back and did Pale Dim, and now I'm coming back much later to clear it out. After clearing out everything else in the seed, because Antlion is rude, as is Evil Wall, and I just didn't want to deal with them. It's always behind the rude bosses. I mean, the only way I think we don't 17 out of 17 this is if I find Lukaki in the Ribbon Room and Sand Rubies on Ogopogo. Or on Demist, which is somewhere. Which is fine. I need to save. Don't run into the fight. Save first. Ugh. This is just terrible. This has just been a terrible seed. This seed of the week has been real rough. We are going to move my illusions to the top of my inventory, how about? and then immediately illusion up, because you hit really hard. You, though, are going to cast Blink manually. And we're going to keep upping Blinks with whatever. Whatever. Just go for a Quake. You blink him. You go for a Slash because you do a ton of damage, Cecil. And the counters shouldn't be hitting too hard. You're gonna jump because that'll avoid the counter. Counters hit a bit, hurt a bit, but it's whatever. You are not attacking. I feel safe enough to nuke with you, because I want more damage. I want this damage output, and this takes so long to get through. This bot has so much health. We're gonna need the nuke damage. We're gonna need this damage. Because I think this bot has, like, close to 90 health. 90,000 health, I mean. Not 90. That would be sad. Okay, Fu needs to blink himself, and then we'll blink Kane. Boop. The other three are still blinking, which is fine. We're not eating that many counters, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. Yeah, Cecil, you can go ahead and attack, that doesn't matter. Kane has jumped in the air most of the time, so he's not able to be hit a lot of the time. Okay. You wait. Really? You're gonna do that. You're taking a lot of turns, by the way, Antlion. Which means I have to spend time blinking up too. I'm gonna actually illusion Kane, I think. Again. So you need, like, Ricky, you need to keep blinking up yourself. Yeah, you need to blink. You need to illusion. It's become too urgent. And we're gonna heal. We're gonna need to heal soon. But you need to protect yourself from the physical attacks. We're not gonna reblink Sid. Whatever. Oh dear. We need to cure 4. Cecil, you can probably illusion. I don't think I need them that badly for Evil Wall. Oh, I'm gonna not blink up Sid for Evil Wall, I think. That's just gonna be my solution to that. I love that Palom is no longer blinking either. We'll be fine. Palom will be fine. Why? I have to prioritize Ricky over Palom. It's just how it works. Come on. Get more damage in. Antlion down. Finally. Okay, we get more levels. There's Fatal for Klaus. Not that we super need that spell, but it's a spell. And of course, it's in the last spot I check. And there was a free X-Cal here. Not that I can use it. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I love that both of the dummy items that were left in the pool were in the ribbon room. I love that. I wasted so much time doing that. But I'm gonna take the levels because I need levels. And that was a good amount of experience for this party. Like, I will gladly take coming into this Evil Wall fight at a higher level. We need to Silk Web you, right. We're going to focus on getting some big spells out early, and then we're going to Silk Web. You need the Silk Web. Actually, you can go for an illusion, because Evil Wall won't be doing any damage other than other stuff. So you need to go for an illusion. We won't be parrying with Cecil ever, but we are gonna get him blinked up so that he defends everyone else. And then you can go for a fight. That's fine. Fight is fine in this fight. Yes, blink Cecil. You fight. You may as well. Oh, you should have Silk-Webbed. What am I thinking? We need a Silk-Web. We're gonna get that Silk-Web tossed out. And we're gonna keep tossing our spells. Powerful spells. Because I don't care about Petrify that much. If I need to, I can heal up with Cecil. We're gonna keep nuking you for 5,000 damage a pop. We need to heal up Cecil. We have a couple people who can do that, though. Cecil needs to be reblinked, though, more importantly. So you need to wait. Okay, Cecil's gone, which is not good. Because now the rest of my team is going to start falling down. Blink. More important. We're not going to worry about Sid. Cecil's been cured. We're going to... Tier 2 up there. Okay, that's fine. Go for an attack. Cecil is healed up a bit. We're in crush phase. Which means I need to revive people. We're gonna focus on reviving people now. Hey, you can't crush Palom. Congratulations. You can't crush Palom. Palom's immune to that. Okay, that kinda hurts. You can crush Palom? Okay. I thought the Crystal Ring made you immune to that. That's okay. We're gonna heal yourself for this turn. Darn it, Cecil missed out on the experience. It's fine. This is the hardest boss we're taking on. I was like, it has to be here, or it's at D-Mist, which would be also annoying. I can't exit from here. Also, Cecil with my Fu's out of MP, and Cecil needs to be the one to exit. So that's not good. I'm gonna get out. Get me out of here, Shulk. Get me out of my 4th dip to the Winter Subterrane. Oh god, this is such a bad time. I really should have grinded earlier. I should have just grinded. We're gonna take a nap before we leave. Just because I do have to fight a boss. There's one more boss in the seed. What if it's Wyvern? That'd be funny. Could be. Or it could be D-Mist. There's so many options. Let's head down here. Why am I even... I'm not gonna save here. I know I need to do this. There's no reason. I know this is required. Even if... like, this is go mode. We're gonna be coming up on time once I finish this cave. So we're looking at probably 240, 245. Which is not good. I haven't been over 230 in a long time. This was real sloppy. Should have grinded. Should have grinded. Before going Moon. Not before Feymarch, I don't think I needed it there, but definitely before Moon. This was just so sloppy. And then I could have full cleared Moon, not done Tower Key and Earth Crystal at all. Wouldn't have had to do that, because I would have had the Luca Key. I would have full cleared Moon, but I would have had the Luca Key. Well, I probably would have skipped Wyvern Spot. Yeah, I would have skipped Wyvern Spot, because with the early Darkness Crystal, I just needed Twin Harp and Luca. I don't even think I need to leave here, though, so at least we don't have to walk out. We just gotta go. We need to find this key item, which should be the Sand Ruby. Yep. And we have one final boss. So we 17 out of 17 this seed, which is rough. Hi, Demist. Why? Eat a nuke. I don't care, just die. Go away, Demist. I don't like you. You need to go away. Please. You're gonna turn to mist before I can do anything here. I love that, as a bonus, they threw Demist at the very back here. It's not gating a key item. May as well use this. Give me more time. Let's just do all the damage to Demist. I love that it's not doing like any damage to me. Quake works on. Oh, you're dead anyway. So we are really coming up on time now. Hey, good job. You earned Meteo. Wonderful. 239.04. Oof. Got sub 240, which I was not expecting. But that was big oof. Ugh. I mean, the nice thing about ending there is I don't have to walk out a sealed cave, I just get to end. So glad that that was the last thing I did, but I wish I had found the Luca Key earlier. I would have still saved that for last. I probably would have checked Moon for Twin Harp still, and found it at Hailed Inn, because I was doing top-down anyway. I would have found it first. I just grinded. My gosh. Well, this is gonna be a terrible time. Yep. Pretty bad. That's what I expected. Gosh. We'll let this spoiler log play out real quick while I'm getting here. Ugh, that was horrendous. Just horrendously played. But, you know, we got through it. It happened. It was a thing. It was not good, but it was a thing. And you know, I full cleared the seed in sub 3, which is like okay. If I ever go over 3 hours on a seed of this, I'm actually going to be like, wow. It's either a really, really rude seed, or I am totally messing up everything. Honestly, over 2.5 hours is I'm messing up everything, so. Whew. Gosh. This will teach me to check my shops and make sure I stock up on things. Goodness. Okay. Yes, we saw all of these items. The past did not exist in this seed. There's no point to even looking for that. Sand Ruby was at the final check. Luca Cave. Nope, you had Tower Key, which was not nice. I wished more of the rabbit hole was behind Luca Key, but whatever. This seed is done. Move on. We're moving on. We're gonna move on to this async race with push B to jump, which should be faster. I'm gonna take a short break, a couple minutes probably. I'm gonna cut stream, and then I'll be right back with another seed. Ugh.